Welcome to Top 10 News Channel. We will talking about top 8 times people used guns to complain about service. Please click on subscribe button and like and share. Number 5. Chicken Sandwich Incident. The popular Popeyes restaurant chain apparently hit a hit with their chicken sandwich in summer 2019. By August 28, the company announced that demand was so high that they would be sold out by the end of the week. Customers would just have to be patient. Most were. Joshua Robichaud was not. Joshua and some friends pulled up to a Popeyes drive-thru in Houston on September 2nd and ordered some chicken sandwiches. They were told that the chicken sandwich was sold out. This did not sit well with Robichaud. According to court records, after trying to get in the lobby, Robichaud allegedly showed a firearm and said, "I'll shoot this expletive up." 4. The manager also told the police that she thought Robichaud was under the influence. The lengths to which people will go to get chicken is not the only astonishing info we've published about poultry at listverse. Discover more at 10 surprisingly interesting facts about chickens. Number 4. Cold fries, hot temper. In July 2019, a McDonald's in Georgia apparently could not keep their French fries warm, at least not to the satisfaction of one Lillian Tarver. Tarver was so upset that she returned to the McDonald's and demanded satisfaction. When the manager went into the back to get her a fresh batch of fries, Tarver lost it. She headed straight for the kitchen and got into a brawl with employees. One employee, Lynn Watson, said, "We were physically fighting because I had to grab her because she was putting up a set like this, and I had to seize my moment when I knew I could. When she bent down, I grabbed her hair and just started slinging her across the floor." Tarver left and came back packing heat. Watson recounted, "Then, we were in the back of the store. She came to the back of the store working like, she was ready to shoot." 5. Thankfully, Tarver shot at the floor instead of at the employees. The owner gave her a refund, and she left. Tarver was arrested shortly after. Unfortunately, McDonald's has been the scene of the crime more than once. You can discover the chilling details by clicking on the 10 worst crimes to occur in a McDonald's. Please click on subscribe button and like and share. Number 3. Closing time equals crazy time. Photo credit, KWTX.com. Being out late at night while hungry can be a frustrating experience. Getting tired when food is hard to find can drive you a little crazy. That must have happened to 21-year-old Kenneth Reese of Texas. Out at 1 a.m. with a female companion, Reese decided to try to get some Taco Bell before the restaurant closed. Unfortunately, he was a bit late. Then, even more unfortunately, he allegedly said something about shooting up the place. If that wasn't enough, as Reese and his female companion were leaving, he pointed a gun at an employee. 6. Thankfully, no shots were fired and Reese was arrested shortly thereafter. He was charged with aggravated assault and a DUI. But it didn't have to be that way for young Reese. He could have followed the highly successful examples of these 10 people who did great things while intoxicated. Please click on subscribe button and like and share. Number 2. Not fast enough food. Drive-thru windows are supposed to be for those in a hurry. These customers need to get somewhere quickly and have no time to park, get out of their cars, and walk into the place to order. Sometimes, though, drive-thru lines can be slow and you just have to be patient. That was not the case with Marquina Glidewell. In mid-2019, she was angry and just kept honking her horn. So much so that the manager of the McDonald's had to tell her to cool it. But Glidewell did not cool it. Getting out of her car, she approached the drive-thru window and hit the manager with her credit card. Then she used her stun gun on him. McDonald's manager Jacob Jardin described the bizarre and harrowing assault. "At first, we thought it was just scratch marks from her fingers until you look at the video, and you can clearly see her trying to jam the taser into my throat. But it did not end there." Jordan continued, "She grabs me by my hair, pulls me out of the window. That's when she has a taser, trying to go for my throat, punching me in my face, punching me in my eyes. just beating me. Glightwell eventually accused Jordan of voting for President Donald Trump even though Jordan was not old enough to vote when Trump was elected. She also apparently made some homophobic remarks. Jordan is gay. The crazed customer ended up in jail on a $10,000 bond. Fortunately, all the McDonald's employees and guests were okay. That hasn't always been the case, as you'll discover when you read 5 gruesome McDonald's murders. Please click on subscribe button and like and share. Number 1. No cutlery causes chaos. Apparently, cutlery is really big in Georgia. At least, it's a big deal for Jonal J. Dare, 33, of Marietta, Georgia. In October 2019, Dare was visiting Kentucky when she decided to pick up something at a local KFC drive-thru. After she received her meal, she drove up a few feet, pulled out a gun, and fired into the drive-thru window. People who witnessed the incident said that Dare was angry that she hadn't been given a fork or a napkin. Luckily, no one was injured. Charlene Witt, the manager of a Subway restaurant located right across the street from the KFC, was shocked when she heard of the incident. Witt said, "I had a regular customer come in and say, 'Did you hear about what just happened at KFC?' I was like, 'No.' He was like, 'Someone just shot the window out over here.' Thankfully, police picked Dare up a short time later. The gun matching the description of the one used at the scene was also recovered. It's hard to believe that someone could get that worked up about a missing napkin. We shudder to think how Dare would have reacted if her order had contained one of the 10 most horrifying things ever discovered in fast food. About the author, Domenico De Luca has been writing for 30 years, with screenplays, short stories, and songs making up the vast majority of his output. He is a film buff with his very own blog called So Many Films, So Little Time. He is also a music addict and devoted lifelong fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Please click on subscribe the button and like and share. Thanks for watching.